And sometimes you don't know until you start, so stay open to that. And I'll give you all the tools to make those choices so that if you need to be a little quieter, you can be quieter. If you need to add energy into your body and into your breath, you will have those opportunities. As you're here in child's pose, feeling the expanse of your back rib cage, of your side rib cage, of your belly. Also feeling the emptiness at the end of the exhale. With your next inhale, come up onto your hands and your knees, stacking the shoulders over the hands, the hips over the knees. Just move a little bit side to side and kind of create a stronger platform in the ground so that you're giving yourself kind of like a lift and a rooting every time you move here. And then center yourself. And then moving through cat and cow with the breath. Cat on the exhale, cow pose on the inhale. So this is a really simple Kriya. Breath and movement is something we do a lot. We do it very often. So if you can, do your best to find a way to find something new here. Sorry for the close-up for you, those of you on Facebook. I'm trying to get these comments off, but damn if I know how. Couple more rounds like that. Good, come back to a neutral spine. Take an inhale, stretch your left arm up to the sky. Open up your chest. Couple more breaths here. Really push down into that right arm to give yourself more lift and length. One more inhale. You're going to thread this left arm under the right side. Bring your left cheekbone to the ground, your temple. You can take your right hand overhead, wherever you want, to the left hand. And then if it's okay, you're going to extend your right foot out to the right side. You're going to root that foot down. I'm just going to turn this way so you all can get a better view. Bring the foot down and pull back on the hip if you want. Check back in with your breath. One more inhale. And then bring your right hand back under your right shoulder. Push down. Extend the left arm overhead. Take the right leg back behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow, knee come together. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, draw in. Inhale. Exhale. Two more inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Last exhale. Pause here. Make a connection, elbow to knee. Actually squeeze them together. Use your belly to keep that connection. Inhale, open back up. Consider bending that back leg, finding your foot and kicking your foot up into your hands. With your inhale, slowly open back up. And then hand and knee come down to the ground. And then pause. Right arm up to the sky. Take a few breaths here. Push down into that bottom arm to find more lift, more extension upward. Take another inhale, and then thread the right arm under the left side. Bring your right temple to the floor, the right cheekbone. And then if you want, extend your left leg out to the left side, root the foot down, pull back against the foot. And if you want to take the left arm overhead or out to the side, wherever you want to take it is all good. You can explore that however you want. Keep breathing here. Sorry, my folks on Facebook. I'm trying to get these comments off so you can see me better, and I'm just not that adept. I'm really not a good social media person. I have no hope at being an influencer ever. 2 more breaths. Come back in through center. Take the right arm forward, the left leg back. Take an inhale. And then exhale, elbow, knee come together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale long. Exhale, elbow, knee together. You've got about 5 breaths here. Make a connection, push them together. Try to pull that left foot away from the ground. Round the back, use that left hand down. Push into the right knee. And then with an inhale, open up. Consider bending the back leg, finding your foot, and taking your foot into your hand. If you have the foot, release gently, hand, knee to the ground, sink back, child's pose just for a breath, and then rise up, hands and knees. Shift forward, keep the knees down, belly scoops up, halfway down, chaturanga. Come back up, inhale, child's pose, exhale. Inhale, rise, modified chaturanga. Come back up, inhale. Child's pose. Shift forward this time. Consider tucking the toes, lifting the knees. Chaturanga. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, come back up. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Hips high. Hands rooting down. Press into the base of the index finger, the base of the thumb. Inhale, right leg back. And then exhale, bring your knee across to the left. Inhale, bring the knee over to your right tricep. Exhale, bring it back to your left tricep. Inhale, stretch the leg up and back. And then place your right foot between your hands. Keep your left hand down, take your right hand up to the sky. Easy twist open. Energetically pull your feet toward each other. Yes, yes, yes. One more inhale. Release your right hand down. Slide your back foot a little closer to your front foot. You can either stay up on the back toes or you can root the back heel down and then melt over your front leg. Pull your heart forward, inhale. Bend the front leg. You can turn the back toes a little more to the left, and you want to root that left heel down. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Just rolling over. Reverse up and back. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Pivot your right toes. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Inhale, left hand to the sky. And then exhale, take that left hand, thread it under the right arm. Bend your right knee, sink down into this right hip. Maybe walk the right arm forward more and start to turn your gaze under this right arm. One more inhale. Bring your hands around top of the mat. Plant your hands, tuck the back toes, step back to plank. Inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Cross over to the right arm, stay here. Inhale, bring the knee over to the left. Exhale, bring it back to the right. Inhale, up and back. Place your foot between your hands. Right hand stays down, left hand to the sky. One more inhale. Bring your left hand down. Back foot can slide a little closer in. You can keep the back heel up or you can root it down, melt over the front leg. Good. Start to bend the front leg, transitioning side angle. So arm can come up onto the thigh, it doesn't have to be down on the ground. Top arm reaching overhead, or maybe straight up to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone for your back heel. Soften your top rib cage, your right rib cage down toward the left rib cage, and lengthen the left ribs out. Stay this low, reverse up and back. Inhale, straighten your left leg, pivot the left toes. Come forward, left hand down to the ground, right hand to the sky, inhale. And then thread this right arm under the left side, reach for the left foot. Take that left arm out further, and then bend your left knee a lot. Draw your torso under that left shoulder. Last inhale. Exhale, bring your hands around. Plant down, step back with purpose. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a few breaths here, breathe, pause, slow down. Rise high to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Come halfway up with your inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Draw your hands to your heart, exhale. Pause here, soften your gaze. Feel your breath. Just commit to being with your breath these next few moments, and then we can kind of recommit to that. For these next few moments, just you and your breath. Layering movement to your breath. Reach your hands down. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Come halfway up, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Steady breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, draw your heart forward, your gaze forward. Plant your hands, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soft, steady, even breath. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, rise. Down dog, exhale. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, feet to hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, rise. Dog pose, exhale. Keep breathing, soft, steady, even breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Bring your feet up to your hands. Yes, halfway, inhale. Hold down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Meet in down dog. From down dog, right leg back, inhale. Cross to your left. Stay forward. Inhale, bring the knee to the right arm. Exhale, bring it back to the left. Look to the left. Ball and triangle. Extend that right leg out. Turn the left heel in and reach that left arm up. One more inhale. Bring the hand down, pull the knee into the chest, roll to the left hand, left foot, right foot comes to the floor if you want. Wild thing opening up. And then step your right foot top of the mat. Keep your left hand down. Stretch your right hand up to the sky. Release the right hand down. If you want, take hold of your right calf with your right hand. Push off the back toes, standing split. And then you've got a few choices here. You can bring your right hand next to your right foot, or you can start to bring your right forearm to your right thigh. You're going to start to bend the standing leg, stretch back with your left foot, and then roll open side angle. Reverse warrior. Inhale. And then straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes in. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Left hand to the sky, inhale. And then thread under, bend the right knee, sink way down. Come around to the top of your mat. Step back to plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise and open, inhale. And then down dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Cross over to the right, stay forward. Inhale to the left tricep. Bring it back to the right, extend it out, fallen triangle. And then bring that right hand back down to the ground. Pull your left knee into your chest. Roll to the pinky side of your right foot. Wild thing, if you prefer Vashisthasana, that's cool too. Keep the right hand down, step your left foot to the top of your mat, and then twist. Left hand to the ground, or maybe to your left calf. Push off the back toes, lifting, standing splits. I'm going to transition from here into side angles. So take your time, kind of choose your path here, bending that front leg, pushing down and rolling open. Stay low. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg, pivot your left toes. Left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky. Inhale. Thread under that left arm, bend the left knee, sink deeply. Come around top of the mat. Step it back. Vinyasa, or just down dog. Pause and breathe here. Pause and breathe here. Couple more breaths. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bring your feet up to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And then fold down, exhale. Chair, Utkatasana. Rise up through the spine, sink down into the hips. Pick up your heels, start to sink down, sink down, sink down. And then boat pose, hips down, legs up. You can have bent knees, you can have straight legs, it's up to you. Bring your hands into your heart. Bend your right knee. Twist to your right. Extend the left leg if you want to touch the floor, but without touching the floor. Come through center, both knees bent. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the side. So the inhale brings you center. The exhale twists you. Good. One more try. Come through center. Roll down onto your back. Try to keep your shoulders off the ground. Cross, center. Cross, center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. It's slow. Big breath out fully. Long in. Release through center. Plant your feet, press down into your triceps. Knees are bent, come into an easy ridge, rising up. Keep the low back long. Take your tailbone for your heels. Draw the shoulders under. Last inhale. Come down with your exhale. Roll your shoulders up off the ground. Extend your legs out. Hover them low. Low boat pose. Holding here. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale, come up. Boat pose. Cross your shins. Shift into your hands. Chaturanga. Rise up, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Take a few breaths there. Just check in. How do you feel? What do you need? All right, we're gonna go through that same sequence again. So from down dog, inhale, right leg back. Cross to the left, exhale, stay forward. Inhale, bring the knee over to your right arm. Exhale, bring it back to the left, extend out. Fallen triangle, one breath. Release your left hand down, pull your right knee to your chest. Roll open to the left hand, left foot, wild thing. And then step your right foot top of the mat. Left hand stays down. Twist open, inhale. Exhale, release the right hand, maybe to the calf, maybe to the floor. Standing splits. And then side angle. Reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg. Pivot the right toes, right hand down to the ground. Left hand to the sky, inhale. Exhale, thread under. Take the left hand to your right foot, bend your right knee. Come around to the top of your mat, little addition. Both hands to the inside of the right foot. You can take your stance really wide here to give yourself lots of room. Back knee down if it's okay. Maybe forearms down to the ground. Try to hug the right knee toward the right shoulder. So rather than just letting it fall out to the side, see if you can hug it inward. Push into the big toe on that right foot. Come back to straight arms. Come on to the pinky side of your left foot. Bring your right foot with you. Maybe come into tree pose in Vashisthasana or some other version of Vashisthasana. Come through center. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Cross to your right arm. Stay forward. Bring it over to the left, inhale. Back to the right. Extend the right leg. Fallen triangle. Right hand back down. Knee to chest. Pivot around. Come onto the right hand, right foot, wild thing or Vashisthasana. Keep your right hand forward. Step your left foot up to meet that hand. And you're twisting open to your left. Standing splits, top of the mat. Parsvakonasana, side angle, stretching this right foot way back, rolling open. Reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, pivot the left toes, left hand to the ground, right hand to sky, inhale. Thread under the left side, bend the left knee. And then bring the hands all the way around. Take the left foot pretty wide. Arms can be straight here. If you want, come down on your forearms. So hugging the left knee in, but also pulling the heart forward. Whether you're on straight arms or forearms, you're creating length in the spine. So using the back ribs to create length forward, using the shoulder blades into the back to take the heart forward. And it helps if you even take your gaze a little bit forward. Come back up to straight arms. Come onto the pinky side of the right foot. Bring this left foot with you. Whatever you do with it is up to you, whether it be releasing it or taking it up to the sky. Maybe tree pose and Vashi. Really nice. One more inhale. Come through center and chaturanga. Up dog. And then downward facing dog. And again, take a few breaths here. Smooth out your breath. Just slow down. Slow down. Rise high to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Hands to heart. And the left arm to right thigh, revolve chair. Sinking back, opening the heart. Come back to center. Reset. Hands back to heart. Second side, right arm outside your left thigh, twisting to your left. Now come back to center. Pick up your heels. Bring your hands down to the ground. Knees into your triceps. Shift forward. Look forward. Hug the elbows in. Scoop the belly and try to just pick the feet up to pull the heels to your sitting bones. Crow pose. Bakasana. Feet down, feet wide, Malasana. Bring the heels in, toes open. Slow down. And then we're gonna come right into crow pose again. So bring your hands down. I'm just gonna stay in this view, so I'm straight on. Bring the knees in closer. Tip forward. Okay, get those big toes together. And then pull the feet up toward your butt. Look forward. Pull the heart forward. Pull your thumbs toward each other. Spiral your pinky fingers out. Take one more breath. And then chaturanga. Exhale. Rise up. Inhale. And dog pose. Exhale. Right leg back. Inhale. Cross left. Stay there. Stay forward. Come to the right. Back to the left. Extend the leg. Fallen triangle. And then hand down. Knee to chest. Roll it open. Wide open. Right foot top of the mat. Pause. Take this left arm outside the right thigh. And then twisting here. Maybe left hand to the floor on the outside of that right foot. Maybe right hand to the sky. Or maybe overhead. If you've got the wrap, you can bring your right hand behind your back. And then this left hand just sneaks under. Voila. One more inhale. Release out slowly. Standing splits. Lift up. And then from here, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So just extending forward through the spine a bit more, rolling open, sending that left hand for the sky. Option to bend the back leg, find your foot, and kick it back. If you have the foot, release it gently. Stretch your foot to the back of your mat. Reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg. Pivot the right toes. Right hand down, left hand to sky. Inhale. Thread under. This time we're going to sink a little deeper. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So you're going to turn the left toes up if it's okay and come into Skandasana. Maybe walk the right hand away from your right foot like you wanted to get your left foot. One more inhale. And then exhale. Release to the top of your mat. Take your right foot wider. Maybe come down onto your forearms again here. We've got a few breaths. Back leg crazy strong. And so we're going to do our best to transition from here into forearm plank. So if you're on straight arms, you'll just come into forearm plank after you step back. And you're going to hold here. So if your shoulder's okay doing this, you're going to keep your left hand exactly where it is. If you need to, you can turn your left hand toward your right elbow. You're going to come onto the pinky side of your left foot, stack your right foot on top of your left foot, and then take your right hand up. So we're just on a forearm Vashisthasana. Good, good, good. Come back through center, forearm plank. Slowly release your hips down. Release the feet so the toes point back, come into Sphinx. Pull back on the elbows. So imagine you could drag your forearms to the back of your mat, and that's going to pull your right through. If you push down, you're going to round your upper back instead of getting a little back bend here in the upper back, not a little, a big back. Try to scoop the belly away from the floor. And then tuck your toes. Push the thighs up. Scoop the belly. Lift back into forearm plank. Walk your feet toward your elbows for dolphin. If it feels okay, left leg stretches up and back. Maybe come into the right toes. If you're really comfortable here, you can start to shift your weight forward and back, and that might translate into taking off the ground, but you don't have to. One more inhale. Bring that left foot down. Bend your knees, pull your heart forward. Downward facing dog. Pause. Smooth out your breath. Slow down. Left leg back, inhale. Cross over to the right. Stay forward. Bring the knee over to the left, inhale. Back over to the right, exhale. Fallen triangle. Bring it around. Flip it around for up. Into wild thing. Step your left foot forward. Pause. Stay on those back toes. Right arm comes to the outside of that left thigh. And then we twist. If you took a variation, go for it here. Last full inhale. And then gently release. Standing splits, lifting up the back leg, melting forward. And then drawing forward through the spine. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So give yourself a moment to transition from neutral hips to external. And then if you want, top leg can bend, and you can find your foot. You have the foot. Release gently. Reverse warrior. Bend the standing leg. Step way back. Rise up. Straighten the front leg. Left hand to the ground. Right hand to the sky. Last time here. Threading under. And then this time, lift the right toes. Sink deep. And then maybe walk this left hand over toward your right foot. Last breath in. Bring it back around top of the mat. Forearms if it's okay. Straight arms if you need. Back leg strong and straight. And then we're going to come to forearm plank from here. So if you're okay transitioning from there, just go straight back. If you're in straight arms, just go back and then find that plank. And you're here for a few breaths. Use your knees if you need to. From the front hips to the back ribs. Outer hips squeeze in. Use your forearms. So push them down into the ground. Spread the shoulder blade. Gaze a little forward. Heart forward. And then we're gonna come into that side plank on the forearm. If the right hand is good where it is, keep it there. If you need to turn it to the left, like so, do that. Bottom knee can be down. Top leg can be in front. Make it work. So find where you need to be so that you can be. Come back through center. This time, walk right into dolphin. A few breaths here. And then if you want, right leg up. Maybe rock a little forward and back. And then bring the foot down. Bend your knees, look forward, lift the elbows, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to smooth out your breath. Walk your hands halfway back to your feet. Bend your knees. Stretch your butt back. Put your ribs right onto your thighs. Keep your gaze at your thumbs. You're gonna inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, sink back. So that's choice one. Choice two is that you take this up off the ground. One more. And then Malasana. Bring the feet wide, bring your hands into your heart. Pause there and breathe. Without the breath, soften the gaze. One more inhale. And release your hands down. You've got round number two. Same thing. This time maybe bring your feet together, squeeze the legs as one. When you come up, hips over shoulders. Maybe pike them. Try for 5. And then Malasana again. Slow down. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. And then we've got one more round. So these I like to call you're like a clapping seal, but you're clapping with your feet. So you don't have to leave the ground, but if you want, you stretch it back, clap your feet. Try to get more on every time that you clap. How's that? So maybe clap once, clap twice. By the time you get to 5, you're clapping 5 times. You can also pretend, because I don't know if you're doing it or not. So there you go. When you've done all of them, child's pose. Knees down, drop your forehead down, soften into your breath. Take a good pause. to your hands and knees. A few breaths. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread that arm through the left side. Bring your right temple to the ground, your cheekbone. And then plant your left hand firmly on the ground. So I like to take my hand out to the side and create like a nice right angle with that elbow coming out from the shoulder. So not next to my side like chaturanga, but straight out to the side. And then push into the right foot, the right knee, and see if you can take your left leg straight back. So this is a high risk rollover for sure. I probably will, just to prove a point. Tuck the right toes. See if you can just hover that right knee up. Knee down, knee in, hand closer, and then release to hands and knees. Left arm up, and then thread to the other side. Take your right arm out to the right. Create that firm foundation. Push into the left foot, push into the left knee, and see if you can take that right leg straight back and up. So don't just take the leg back and hope that it catches. Use your belly, engage the right hip. That's how you're extending your leg, is from that right hip. And then if you want, you'll tuck the left toes and you'll try to lift up. Knee down, knee in, hand in, back to center, elbows come down to the ground, inch them forward, and then drop the heart. Check in with your breath, check in with your breath. And then flip over onto your backs, please. Flip to your backs. Alrighty. Upper arms push down. Shoulders press down. Bridge pose again. Lift the hips. Maybe lace the hands behind the hips and draw the shoulders under. Last inhale. Release down with your exhale. Bring your feet closer together. Push the upper arms down. Bridge up again. Pick up your right leg. Draw the shoulders under even more. So give yourself a really firm base on the shoulders. Extend that right leg up to the sky. Notice if your right hip starts to swing out to the side or shorten toward your shoulder. Move the right hip away from the right shoulder so that the hips stay pretty square and level. Stay up, put the right foot down. Reset the shoulders, pick up the left knee. Stand the left leg up. Last inhale. Release the foot, release the hands, release the hips. So if that was good, you'll repeat it With or without the single leg, if you want to move up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands will come next to the ears. From there, if you want to take single leg in Urdhva Dhanurasana, it's exactly the same setup. If you have one leg up, switch. And down, exhale. Take a pause. Feed the breath. And then one more if you want. Rising up, inhale. If you feel really solid in up bow and you want to take one hand to your belly, just kind of work that one shoulder, you can try that. Try both sides if you did it. Last inhale. And down. Exhale. Hug your knees into your chest, Appanasana. Take your hands to the sky and just circle your wrists. Reverse it. And then take the knees wide. Happy baby, or just hold your shins with your knees wide. Rock side to side. Push your back into the floor. Okay. Come back to center. And then options. If you want, take your legs straight up. We're going to be here for a minute. So just legs up to the sky. If you're next to a wall, turn yourself to a wall. And then kick your legs up there. Shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, or forearm balance. So I always joke, but being in your home and probably not with like the solid walls we're used to in the studios, you have to be a little more careful, right? So no breaking mirrors, vases, you know the deal. So the motivation to not crash into the wall might actually be higher here than when we're in the studio. So nice and light, lifting up. Worry less about finding the pose, more about kind of finding your balance, finding your center. Last few breaths here. If you came out of a shoulder stand, you probably know the drill, but take a fish pose or a twist or a forward fold. Headstand, child's pose, Pinch Mayurasana, child's pose. Everybody else actually, child's pose will come into child's pose. And then if you do come out of a shoulder stand when you're ready, you will meet us here in child's pose. If you hear that little victory dance, that's my dishwasher saying it's done. This is the beauty of home practicing and broadcasting it out for you. So you get all the little nuances of the home. Come to your hands and your knees. Your hand, gonna take that front, one leg to the front for single leg pigeon. Front shin does not need to be parallel to the top of your mat. Bring your foot in as close as you need to toward your groin to find a balance and centering in your body. If you prefer another version, thread the needle, double pigeon, right on, go for it. Otherwise, we are here. Come to your forearms if you're in single leg pigeon. Push down into your forearms just like if you were in forearm plank. So really getting that sense of lifting and rising energy here. Back a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Keep the front rib cage lifting and then walk the hands forward. Come to your fingertips, so just the tips of your fingers. I'm still gonna scoot back a little bit more. And then pull against the fingers the same way you would if you were in like a cobra or an up dog. Pulling the heart forward, get as much length forward as you can, and then just release your chest over that front leg. And then you can do whatever you want with your hands from there. But just creating tons of length and space in your spine. Push into your back foot. Use your back foot to give that front thigh, that front of the left thigh or the extended leg, because I didn't give you any instruction which side. So the front of the extended leg behind you, when you push into that back foot, that's going to help open up the front of that hip. If you're just passive in that back leg, then you're kind of just leaving something on the table that could be utilized. Last 2 breaths here. So with little help from your hands and your arms as you can, maybe even pick your hands up off the ground, push down into those legs to rise up. The leg that's in back is going to extend to the front of your mat. And then this foot that was in front for single leg pigeon is now inner thigh, Janu Sirsasana. And now pull the heart forward. Bend your left knee to create a little space for the front leg, because I didn't give you any instruction. Take this leg that's down and you're going to slide it across. Take the front foot with both of your hands. I like to crisscross my hands. And then lift them. You do not have to have this leg straight. It can be bent. Use the foot against the hands to lift the heart a little higher. And then come into boat pose. So just leave that leg up, bring the bottom leg up. Cross at your shins. Optional vinyasas. If you want it, go for it. And then we'll come into single leg pigeon on your second side, whatever that was for you. Set it up. Let's do the same thing on this side. So coming onto the forearms first, if it's okay. Push down, spread that upper back, and then pull the heart forward. Take the arms forward, push down into your fingertips. So really kind of find this sort of tenting action in the hands. Pull the heart forward like crazy. And then lay the spine down gently. Use the back foot down into the ground so that you've got a nice connection all the way up to the front of that neck.
I find tomorrow's coming closer. Times that we burn where like twigs thrown.
And then with as little help from the arms as possible, push down into that front leg, bring the back leg around to the front of the mat, and then Janu Sirsasana on this side.
No matter how fate get crazy. refuge is important and today.
And now pull the heart forward. I'm going to slide this heel in just a bit to bend the leg. Slide the other foot across. Reach down for your foot. Take the leg up. With some work. And then last time, boat pose. Release the arms out. Lift the other leg up. Stay there, breathe. Bend both knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, rise up. Draw the knees into each other. And then lie down on your back. So we're just going to take a twist, dropping the knees one way, upper body the opposite way. Notice your breath. Notice how you feel here. Physically, like your heartbeat, how your muscles feel. Come back to center, switch the twist. And then start to notice how you feel, like mood, emotional, your state of being beyond your physical. Some days we get like this amazing sort of euphoric feeling coming out of our practice, and some days it's just not there. So it's okay if it's not. Maybe even some gradient between those two. Our expectation of it can sometimes disappoint us. Instead, just feel what you feel now, less comparative with another day. These aren't our usual circumstances. Come back to center. And then release your legs out or find whatever position you want to end your practice in. I promise that I won't forget you. I will bring you out of Shavasana. Trust me, please. Let go of your body. Start to let go of your senses, your sight. Even your hearing gets a little quieter. Your sense of touch, all those things turn inward. And your breath just becomes like a trickle of what it's been throughout the practice. Allow your breath to deepen. Wake up your hands and your feet. Move with kindness. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead. Stretch the legs longer. And then bend your knees. Roll to your side. And then rise all the way to seated. Once you're seated, bring your hands together at your heart. Take a full inhale. Release it out your mouth. Take another inhale. And bow your mind to your heart. I cannot thank you enough for being here with me. Namaste. Thank you. I really appreciate it.